This is the island of Lefkas, an island of extremes. At one end, the rich and the affluent, the privileged and the pampered.
Oh, hello!
At the other, the pikeys and peasants, the coarse and the common. And then there's everything else in between. But this year, Greece is in economic turmoil. Tourist numbers are down, and thousands of Brits are in the shit.
I've never been so worried in my life. Where are all the people?
This is the story of four couples who bravely decided to sell up and make a new life on the Greek islands. In 1976, Andy and Heather Pike, Romany travellers, despondent after continuously being shunted around the country, stole a van and headed south. Loaded down with borrowed electrical equipment, they settled on the little-known island of Lefkas for its isolation, beauty and lack of law enforcement. Six years later, they run a highly successful bar, the Pig and Pikey, which is pulling in the expat and local community every night with bingo, quiz nights,
Which famous actor played the Pikey in the film The Snatch?
karaoke, and bare knuckle fights. Heather enjoys cooking her gourmet haute cuisine breakfasts. Her dozens of regulars adore her cooking and her wicked sense of humour.
You ordered a sandwich. What's a sandwich? Anyone? Yours? Yeah. Have it. We're going where the sun shines brightly. Yeah, I miss my friends. Dogs too. Andy shot them just before we came here. Not the dogs. Nah, Andy loves his dogs. Especially Rosie, Basset Hound. Not very good at the dog fights though.
My fucking bills.
Andy has suffered from Tourette's syndrome all his life.
Fucking pikey bastard. And a fucking little pikey son of his too. I'll kill the fucking lot of them. 300! That fucking wit, that Danish little prick.
He found his niche on Lefkas. Even his violent nature seems to amuse the mostly brain-dead clientele who frequent his bar on a regular basis. Mainly because no other establishment will admit them. Catering mostly to the psychotic, violent and mentally deficient, Andy has found a gap in the market. Using his colourful metaphors and witty anecdotes, his business has gone from strength to strength.
Pay you for cocaine, you get no more!
Okay.
see what I can see when I'm cleaning windows, honeymooning couples too. You
fuck's sake, will you fuck up out the way, will you?
But sometimes the stress can get just too much for Andy.
Oh, Jesus, my fucking Christ. Get the toilets done before they come take them down.
Yeah, it knocks me about a bit. But I do still love him. I remember our wedding day. Andy couldn't come. Tarmacking our kids' drive at the time. But when he did get to the reception, got a bit pissed. Beat up the caterer. 'Twas my mum.
This is the home of Mr. and Mrs. David Hodge, who sold their country estate in Sussex for £57 million in 1976, and then moved to the Greek islands to build their dream home. However, constructing an ecological home has its drawbacks. 27 years later, and they're still building. They and their fellow tree huggers spurn the world of technology, consumerism and materialistic values, preferring instead to return to the simplistic ways of the past.
The economic situation in Greece, I can't say it's affected us at all, really. We have a chicken, so we're self-sufficient for our eggs, and we have olive trees, so we do have a little bit of olive oil. Right, darling. That's how we manage. We get along perfectly well. There's only been 1 or 2 problems that we've had with the building. No, darling, not now. We find that a lot of our equipment has and materials surprisingly just seem to go missing.
But all is not as it seems with Dave and Sarah. They and their fellow neighbours belong to the pagan cult of the Agricultural Church of the Holy Mushroom. They practice their belief in the power of the Lefkadian vegetable. When Mercury is in retrograde, usually 3 times a year, Dave, Sarah and their fellow believers gather for an earth power ritual, whereby in the sacrifice of young fruit and vegetables they give back to the soil in their sincere belief that the barbaric slaughter of their innocent produce will revitalise and enrich their small holding for the future crop.
No, I do really believe that in a previous life David was a vegetable.
Yorgos Velia runs an international restaurant in downtown cosmopolitan Nidri, catering mostly to European and English fuckwits. Yorgos has mixed views about his mostly intoxicated clientele.
What can I say? English, drunk all the time. They drink all my wine. Some of them, they steal my toilet paper. But fuck it, doesn't matter. They pay for it. Sometimes they touch my white bottom. That's bad. But they don't tip. This is another bad thing they have. They never tip. But they're funny. It's good. The Germans, okay. They do good bills. They eat and drink too much. They tip as well, but they are not funny.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side!
So, okay.